everybody, this is me, Laura. I am doing this video because I was uploading the full moon in Pisces in not Palcast, actually it was CastPal or something like that. It's a program that I have to upload videos, but apparently I was having problems with it, so it was not uploading, and it was a bummer. You know, it's probably Mercury retrograde and all the other retrogrades that we're having, right? So I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go on TikTok much faster, you know, and I'm just going to do it here on TikTok. So I hope everybody can hear me, and I'm so glad that it's a very cut and dry type of full moon that's happening tomorrow at 6:35 Pacific Standard Time in the West Coast, and 9:35 Pacific Standard, 9:35 Eastern Standard Time in the East Coast. So what it means here, I don't know if you can see here, the moon is going to be right there. It is at 7 degrees, and it's the degree of justice. It's the degree of relationships and marriages, and it is a degree of pretty much partnerships and contracts and, excuse me, oh my god, I've been drinking some fizzy Coca-Cola. So anyway, and so it's going to be at 7 degrees here, the moon, and it is going to be opposing the Virgo sun and vertex. Okay, so the sun in Virgo is conjuncting vertex, the fortunate encounters, and opposition just means that there's an awareness that they oppose each other. Okay, what's happening here with the moon in Pisces is conjuncting Saturn. Saturn has to do with struggles and hard work and boot camp, military, okay, and burdens. You know, it can be very heavy and very burdened. It can also be like, let's say you gain weight, all of a sudden you're gonna lose weight like this, because it is a release. Okay, so that's a very good thing for those that are trying to lose weight. So Saturn is going to conjunct the moon in Pisces. Okay, and Saturn, I believe, is at 13. Saturn's at 3 degrees. It's at 3 degrees of communication. Okay, and the moon is at 7 degrees. So they come together for a culmination, for you to release. Okay, for you to release. So there's this release, there's this graduation, okay, that needs to happen. And this burdensome. So Saturn also rules father figures, it rules grandfathers, it rules the elites, it rules the people with money, it rules the people that control the media, you know, that controls companies. And so there's this release that is happening with the blue moon in Pisces. Okay, it could be something as far as Pisces completed a mission that needed to complete. Okay, and now it's reward time. Okay, for all the struggles and all the burden and the double work you had to do, and you had to work so hard. Okay, and it also rules God, you know, and God's saying it's over. It's take a break, you know, go on vacation, you know, go do something, right? You're not going to work hard anymore. You know, that thing is over. Okay. It also is conjuncting anti-vertex. So we have vertex and then we have anti-vertex. Okay. And so anti-vertex is about going within. It is about privacy. Okay. Things that you hold on to, that you don't let anybody know. Okay, and this is your private world, okay, which you have the right to have that privacy. And maybe there was something deep going on with Saturn and the moon, okay, of your struggle that nobody knew. Okay, unless it was documented like Instagram or something, you know, but or anywhere in social media, and you were going within. Okay, anti-vertex is going within, but now it's saying you got to release that. Now it's time to be seen. Now it's time to put yourself out there. Okay, because vertex is in Virgo right now, and the sun. Okay, so it is about being analytical. It is about putting yourself out there. Okay, and anti-vertex is the opposite of vertex. It is about going within. It is your private world. And we release that. We're releasing that with Saturn and the moon. It's graduation time. Pick up your baton. You're going somewhere new. You're meeting new people. And speaking of meeting new people, it's making a sextile. The moon is making a sextile to Cupido in Capricorn, okay, in the 11th house of circles. So what this means is that this Pisces could have elevated. Okay, could have elevated, and it's going to meet a Capricorn that is going to help them. Maybe it's somebody in a circle. Maybe it's an invitation to a party, a celebration, an introduction. But because it's Cupid's arrow, which is, the Cupid, when it comes to love, it just means that you might meet somebody at a party, a celebration, an event, a circle, an introduction, a circle or something. And it could be a business person, an entrepreneur. It could be also a millennial. It could be an influencer as well, because it rules the 11th house. Okay, it might be somebody younger, and it might be a business person. Okay, it might be you graduated, you elevated, and you meet this person. Maybe you can help them in their business. Maybe you can start dating. Maybe, if there's compatibility, something can happen there, especially it's at the 4th degree of ancestry. There's this familiarity with that person. You just feel like, oh my gosh, like it's meant to be, like we have a lot of things in common that we didn't know we had in common. And you just kind of feel like weird, like, isn't this weird? Isn't this bizarre that we just get along so well, And it has to do with familiarity, it has to do with ancestry. So who knows, maybe a family member send them to you or send her to you, you know what I mean? Something like that. So that's pretty much what I see here with the full moon. It is about releasing the burdens and releasing everything that you went through and accepting a new reality in your life. And I also wanted to talk about the Sibian 7 degree, which is so fascinating in Pisces. One sec. So I wanted to show you guys here the 7 degree here in Pisces, okay, of what it means. It means Pisces 7 degrees, put your signature on it. So it's in alignment, and if you could tell, I don't know if you could tell, but there's a cross here. So I don't know if you could tell, but there's a cross here in this rock here. And it's symbolic of the 7 degrees. The 7 degree also is a perfection degree of God. Okay, so there's a cross here with put your signature on it. Okay, so it symbolizes there that whatever you sacrificed, whatever you were a martyr of with Saturn and the moon, and whatever burden you went through and whatever hard work you had to go through, it's circled up. Okay, it's cycled, and so that is over. You graduated, you're free to go. But it's so fascinating that it says put your signature on it. Put your signature on that contract. Okay, there's contracts coming in now. Okay, you did the work, you did the work, you did the work. Okay, you didn't take shortcuts, you didn't steal from anybody, you struggled. You did the double work while everybody was getting handouts, while everybody within a circle, of course, because they're part of the circle, right? They were getting nothing but, just handouts, pretty much. They didn't work as hard as you did. You did double work. You worked hard. Your work was stolen, and you did everything that you could, okay? There was a sacrificial. You were a sacrificial lamb, okay? But it's over now. And now you reap the rewards. And now God is saying, put your signature on it. Put your signature on that big contract that's coming up. The deposits that's coming up. Everything that's coming up. Everything that God has for you now. Put your signature on it. 7 degrees in Pisces comes to a full circle and it's over. So that is what it's saying. Happy full moon. Enjoy the blue full moon and let's reap our rewards. Bye.